There you
Thank
go.
you.
So, and I'll go through the list of our attendees at this point. It's 102. And so there's myself, Shirley Ketzenberger, Don and Judy, Linda Brown, Marion Ward, Art Turner, William Miller, Wayne LaPierre, Andrea Ordway, Kathy Koning, Gina Rowell, Jesse Bollinger, and Phyllis McBanwell. So we've got a nice group here to start. And I know that Art's busy today. He's got some stuff going on. But Art, if you wouldn't mind maybe giving us a blessing to start off our time.
Okay.
Oh, good.
Shall we pray? Lord, we gather here scattered as across the country, in fact, and yet we gather in one room in our hearts, in our fellowship here. We gather as part of the Clear Lake Camp. We gather as Winter Camp for the Blind. We gather as your children. We gather as those who are concerned about the concern of sight and vision. We also gather as persons who have relatively good sight. But we gather all of it in your name and in your service. And we pray your blessing upon our conversation, upon those who can't be here, upon those that are here, that through all of this we might honor you and serve Lions by serving others. Amen.
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 I'm going to make Kathy the host here real quick, because I've got a call coming in from Faith Meadows, and she may be trying to get in. Let's see, Kathy, where'd you go?
There she is, in the upper hand corner there.
Make host. There you go. I'm going to put myself on mute.
And she's on mute too.
Oh,
All right. Well, thank
Okay.
you, Art. Does anybody have a topic they want to start with? Otherwise, I have a question.
Go for it.
All right. So I heard that Sean Welker has dropped out.
Oh,
Jesse, can you confirm that? Was that just a?
Well, Phyllis is here, and so Phyllis, do you want me to take it, or as president, I'd rather have you take it.
Well, let's get to my real question. That was just going to be the background, but my real question was the email address that he set up, info@clearlakelions.org.
Clear Lake
Is
Virtual
that-
Lions.
is that- What's that?
Info@clearlakevirtuallions.com.
Virtual Lions. All right. Is somebody still checking that?
Yes. So
Okay.
I haven't heard Phyllis. I'll just answer your whole question.
Okay.
So yeah, Sean has left the club as secretary and as member. I have been set as club administrator on LCI, and also have been taking care of basically anything and everything related to tech. I am currently monitoring that email address until such time as we're able to appoint a new secretary or find a new secretary. That our website, my company donated the web space, so my server, I actually run the server that runs that whole thing, so it's pretty easy for me to get that access. So that thing's active, and we actually also now have email addresses for each one of our officers as
Okay.
well.
Thank
Okay,
you,
good.
Jesse. I had a hard time on muting. I just got unmuted.
Oh, sorry, Phyllis, I didn't want to overstep
No,
you,
that's
but I-
fine. No, you're done good. No, that's no problem.
Because it crossed my mind because in my role as IT chair and newsletter editor for the district, Sean had thrown out, I don't know, a new email address every month for the
Yeah.
first 3 months of the year. And so just want to make sure that the last one published is still live. And then,
well,
Yeah.
you're on my
You know,
list.
so-
You're on my list for a number of things anyway. So I need to get together with you just one-on-one sometime anyway, just
Okay.
from a marketing standpoint, and we'll just keep you updated on what's going on.
okay. Appreciate that. Thanks. We had somebody join us who doesn't have a name, 269-209-9476.
Muriel.
Hi, welcome. I was just
wanted to
asking
say,
for the update on Clear Lake, the secretary position. So we just got the update from Jesse.
I just wanted to say, Kathy, you've done a wonderful job on the newsletter. I
Thank
really
you.
enjoy your newsletter.
It's a lot of hours putting it together. I need to
Not
find a
bad.
more
Very
efficient
detailed,
system.
it's very detailed. It's compared to our newsletter here in our district. You've got them beat all the way around the globe.
Which district are you in?
District D1,
You won. Okay.
the 11
do get-
D1.
Yeah, I do get a copy of the newsletters from the other districts usually. So I'll have to look and see what that one
Yours
looks
is
like. But
very much detail, and it's very, it's nice to listen and read.
thanks. I put in a lot of pictures and not very many articles. I mean, there's a few articles, informational articles in there, but there's a lot of districts where the district governor puts in a one page, the vice district governor puts in a one page, the so-and-so puts in a one page. I'm like, I don't want to read all that.
Mhm.
Why fill it full of pictures?
No, it's very good.
Good, good. Okay, so anybody else have a topic they want to bring up? We talked about the weather, just as everybody was coming in. Does anybody have any big plans coming up soon?
No.
No, nobody's going to the beach. Nobody's going picnicking.
Nope.
Well, you may have noticed that Gwendolyn isn't here today, and she is out with her boyfriend. That's how she
Really?
says it.
I'm taking another cruise.
What's that?
Now, hold on, you just got back.
What'd you say, Gina?
Taking another cruise.
A cruise? Where are you going?
Cozumel.
Okay,
Oh,
You'll, this is Marion Wood. You'll like Cozumel in Mexico. You would. It's beautiful. I've been there.
Nice.
I haven't been.
Gorgeous.
yes.
You know, if you get tired of all those frequent cruise points that you're earning, Gina, I'll take some of those.
You can be her buddy. Do you need a +1?
Yeah, no kidding.
I need somebody to cover my costs.
Yeah,
Well, one of the things that's popular at winter camp is the bird cabin. And I kind of have my own personal version here in the backyard. And right next to my desk is an open window with a screen. So I have a cat who is watching the activity as all of the different birds come in. I don't know their calls, but I know their colors.
do you have the bird? What's that bird call app for your iPhone? Do you have
Yeah,
that?
my brain is full. My brain is full. Oh.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. there are some good ones from what's that college out east?
Here, take the phone.
Oh, I think it starts with a P. Let's see. I think Jesse's looking it up.
I'm looking the app up.
Bird identification. All about birds and Merlin. Merlin's probably the one you're thinking of.
Yeah, Merlin's probably the one I'm thinking of. I'm not, for some reason, it probably is it. I'm not. Yeah, that's the one that comes up. It's not the one I was necessarily thinking of, but it's close. It's probably the better one. Merlin's
Cornell.
probably-
Yep.
Yeah.
And someone just posted it. Yep, Merlin and from Cornell University.
Yeah.
Yep. But no, my brain's too full. I can't keep track of all their calls. Maybe someday.
This is Linda. I do have a question. When
Go
I
ahead.
told one of my neighbors, that the winter camp that I go to is put on by the Lions, she asked me, are they still collecting glasses like they used to? And I said, I don't know, but I will ask. So are glasses still being collected?
absolutely,
Yes.
yes.
How would you go about doing that?
There
It depends
are-
upon
oh, go
our
ahead.
district
Mhm.
and area.
Whoops.
That in Jackson, we've gotten glass collection boxes of all the churches and some funeral homes and others. And ours, all of them, they go down to Adrian, but we've got a system here in Jackson, but I can't speak for any other city. It varies from club to club and city to city.
Oh, okay.
What city
I'll
are
just
you in,
try to
Linda?
find out. I'm in Southfield, right next to Detroit.
Okay, I'll
Okay.
look it up. Yeah, I'm in Ann Arbor, and we have 3 clubs in Ann Arbor. And one of the clubs is in charge of the eyeglass collection for the area, and they maintain a list on their website. So when I get an email from someone in the public saying, hey, I have these eyeglasses to donate, where do you recommend? Sometimes I'll figure out which side of town they're on and suggest a specific place, but a lot of times I just point them to the list and say,
Oh,
here,
okay.
you know, pick one. Also, Walmart usually has a drop box. A lot of
Oh, I'm
communities.
always in Walmart. I'll check with Walmart because I go there all the time.
Yeah, a lot of times right outside the eyeglass center inside Walmart, there's a drop box.
Oh, okay, thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, that's probably the biggest one. And I don't know if those ones go to Lions or someone else, but they definitely recycle them.
They go to as far as I understand, they go to Lions. I just talked to Walmart this morning because we actually just put something on our Facebook page this morning about eyeglass collection. Gina and I had corresponded, and the next thing I'm going to check is see if you can do free matter with glasses, because that's another option. Somebody could get them to me and I could turn them in.
So Linda,
Well,
Okay.
there's local options. You don't have to mail them.
I gotta switch my ear thing.
Who do we have here? 586-745-7090.
Miss Terry.
Hi.
Terry. Hi,
Hi,
how
Terry.
are you? Hi, Miss Terry.
Kevin right now.
Sue Terry.
Where's Roger?
Hi, Roger.
Oh, there, he's muted. Okay, he might be on a phone call.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm logged in as Terry, and most people know me by Teresa Guest.
Oh, okay.
Hi, Teresa.
Hi, Teresa.
Hello.
Hello.
I was wondering who Terry was because the only one I know is PDG Terry, and she wouldn't have been so quiet. She would have come in with a big hello.
Miss Terry.
Hey, Roger, have you talked to Cynthia Cooper?
I have not recently.
I realize I have a missed call.
Oh. No, I haven't talked to her.
Can you give her a shout?
Sure.
Thank
Go,
you.
ah! No,
Scarer.
you said shout.
Yeah.
Shout out. Switches.
Oh, hey, Linda, Gina says you can deliver them to her at the next DIO
sorry.
meeting.
Oh, stop it.
I'm sorry, say that
Stop it.
again. Say that.
I'm gonna mute. Hang on a second. Let me see where the
That's
background
all
noise
right.
comes from.
I got it. Hello, everybody. Hey,
Hello.
Hello, Rosemary.
Yeah, I just got in from shopping, so I'm gonna mute myself and put groceries away while I'm listening to you guys.
Okay.
Okay, Linda, did you catch that? That Gina's offered
No,
to
I
take them? Gina
No,
has
go
offered to
ahead and
take
say
them
it.
from you at the DIO meeting.
Okay.
Okay,
Hi, Linda.
Andrea
Hi.
Ordway's had her hand up for a little bit. I don't know if that's intentional, but let's call on Andrea, who is currently muted and sends me a heart. Woo!
Yeah, I had my hand up because the app is called, I found an app that I have, it's called Chirp, Bird Songs USA.
Nice.
Okay.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Let's see.
Okay, Cynthia Cooper.
So does anybody else listen to the birds at home?
I hear birds.
I have a
all
bird
the time.
clock, so you might hear it go off.
No?
When I'm
All right.
outside waiting for the bus, I listen to the birds.
What's that?
This is Sue. When I'm outside waiting for the bus to go to Pace, I listen to the sound of the birds, and they sing so beautiful.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sure lets you know that spring is here.
Yeah.
Yes. And if you have Alexa, you can get the bird sounds on your Alexa as well.
Yeah.
Oh, how nice.
Hey, Kashanya's back.
You can get all the sounds, rain, wind, anything, but you get the birds too.
Okay.
Oh, great.
Yeah, this is Phyllis. I go out on my patio every morning and have my cup of coffee and listen to the birds,
Mm-hmm.
the ducks, the geese.
Nice.
I'm right on the river, so
Oh, okay.
It
Me
makes
too.
up
What river
all
are
the
you on?
water.
What river are you on?
Black River.
Okay. Mine's the Saline River. Comes right through Saline, Michigan, goes through Milan and then heads out towards Monroe and eventually joins up with the River Raisin and dumps into Lake Huron.
Yeah, Black River runs into Lake Huron plus Lake St. Clair. I mean, yeah, St. Clair River.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Then there's what is known as the Clinton River.
Clinton River?
Clinton River goes
There's a
all the way
lot of
throughout
rivers.
McComb. Right.
One thing that I find fun to do sometimes is I'll pull up Google Maps and I'll start at my river and I'll work upstream and see kind of where it originates. But it's hard when it forks because you can only keep track of so many forks. But it's kind of
Right.
nice. It's like a virtual walk upstream.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, is anybody familiar with what a nun typically wears? The black habit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I have like 4 different types of blackbirds outside right now. There's red-winged blackbirds and cowbirds and grackles and something else. And so it's kind of like a meeting of the nuns out there because they're all walking around in their black outfits. What's that?
You
I
know,
heard a
I
beep.
always wonder what happens to birds when it's raining. Where do they go?
They hide under the leaves and stuff in the trees.
And they hang on? Oh my goodness.
Well, yeah.
Okay, I wondered about that.
Yesterday online, somebody asked where hummingbirds sleep overnight. And yeah, those little bitty hummingbirds, they just plop themselves on a branch. Just hold on, brave the weather.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I thought they would be inside a nice warm nest considering how fast hummingbirds burn calories, but no.
And considering how fast our wind blows sometimes too.
Right.
Yeah. Well, hopefully they find a sheltered place.
Maybe
Not
that's
just
what
a
they
big
do.
open.
Get under something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Most bird loves the rain though.
The
That's
bath.
when
They
take their
do.
It's like a
bath.
shower.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Cynthia Cooper made it in. Thank you, Roger.
Hey, Cynthia. How are you?
Hi, Cynthia. Hi, everybody.
All right. We kind of don't really have an agenda today, so we're just catching up or chatting about birds. Does anybody have anything else going on? They
I'm
want to.
just curious about the summer camp, how that's plans are shaping up for that.
Well, let's see.
That's what I am wondering.
Rosemary's currently muted. So she might be out of the room because I don't even see the top of her head. So maybe we'll come back to that.
Okay.
It's probably the same as last time. We're working on transportation from Grand Rapids to Muskegon.
Right.
So I don't know. Andrea, tell me what you did this week.
Hi, buddy.
Oh, hey, Wayne, you tell me what you did this week.
Worked on income tax.
You get it in?
Did housework. That's
So
about
last
it.
night I went to a Lions Club bingo thing. It was at the Masonic Temple in Grand Ledge. well, some other Lions Club members to raise money for Bear Lake Camp,
Oh, good.
and had a doctor's appointment yesterday. Went to the Apple Store Thursday and went to a Bible study Thursday night.
Keeping
And
busy.
volunteered Tuesday and Wednesdays at the senior center and nursing home. That's what I did this week.
Nice.
And I'm going to another fundraiser to raise money for church camp kids.
Okay.
Steak dinner.
Steak dinner.
It sounds like you've had a busy week.
I have.
Kathy, this is Kashana.
Yes.
The guy that just said he was working on his income tax, is it a software that that's accessible for visually impaired people that helps them with their income tax if they want to do it themselves?
I don't know. Wayne, did you use software?
Well, I've got TurboTax. I don't know exactly how that works with JAWS and that, but or other ones, but yeah, I just put mine into real large print and go from there on to it.
Okay.
So, but I would imagine there is something out there.
It's probably out there on the website. It says contact us this other way. It's in fine print, you know.
Or Ceratech with their Zero, because that program speaks, and if you download it onto that with the speaks, they should be able to fill their income tax with that.
What's that called?
What is it called?
Interesting.
It's through Ceratech, but it's called SERO. Zero.
SER.
Anybody that's got a
Zero.
Is that Zero? With the
Zero. Yeah.
Oh, is that with the thing with the movies?
No.
No.
That's oh.
Any screen reader, if you download that should read it.
Yeah. Sometimes the way a web page is set up,
Right.
Yeah.
it doesn't read all the cells correctly, and it's hard to
Not
navigate.
always. Oh.
I mean, even for sighted people, if you've got like you're filling out a form and you're using like the tab to go from option to option to option,
Right.
if you get to one that says like gender, male, female, the radio buttons, it skips. It reads the first one and you could select it with the space bar. But if you wanted female, then you have to go down to the next question and come back up.
Oh, gee.
It doesn't follow the path right.
Yeah.
I don't know. Hey, we have somebody who just joined us. 313-330-0006.
Yes, that's me.
What's your
Hi,
name?
I'm Susan. Susan.
Susan?
Yes.
Oh, Susan Radke?
Yes.
Oh,
Okay, Susan Radke.
All right.
Good to have you, Susan.
Hey, Susan.
Hi. Hi.
hello, Susan.
Hello, Susan.
Hi.
Hi, Susan. Hey. This Susan. Keep
Right.
from getting mixed up. There's Sue from Macomb Township. There's a Susan.
We now have a Sue and a Susan.
So this is Roger. I just was trying to get Faith Meadows into the call. For some reason, my phone and her phone weren't jiving together very well. Her phone's not being able to dial the numbers. I mean, it's dialing the numbers, but it wouldn't go through. And then when it did go through, it wouldn't take her code for some reason.
That's what it did to Shar the last time she tried calling in. That's what happened
To who?
to Charlene or Shar.
Shar Rendell. Right.
Yeah, that's what happened with hers, and she thought she had the wrong ID.
Is there an update on Shar?
She's fine. I just got done talking to her.
Okay.
So we've had a few people call in. Why don't we run through the list real quick so everybody knows who's here? There's myself, Roger, Kathy Koenig, Art Turner, Shirley Katzenberger, Susan Radke, Jesse Bollinger, Don and Judy, Linda Brown, Marion Ward, Muriel Walters, Sue Perry, Wayne Lepiors from Port Huron, Andrea Ordaway, Cynthia Cooper, Gina Rowell, Yashanya Graham, Phyllis McBanois, Rosemarie Facilla, and Teresa Guest. And if you don't remember that name, she's the white cane repair person from camp.
Roger,
And your mobility expert. Yes, Susan.
this is Phyllis.
Oh, hi, Phyllis.
On Wayne's last name, if you want to pronounce it, it's Lepores.
Lepores. Okay. So you don't. So the I is silent, I guess,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, thank you for correcting me on that.
No,
Wayne,
I
you're
just-
you're very patient.
Please don't call me late for my paycheck.
So I don't know
Oh,
if I missed
my.
anybody. I don't know if I missed anybody on that list.
You did. Me.
Okay. Oh, William Miller. Yes.
Ah,
Sorry, William.
Yes.
Not intentional, of course. I just wanted to, I'd had a card and I've been meaning to bring this up a couple of different times, but who remembers Barbara Marco?
I do. Don and I do for sure.
Okay, well, Barb moved to North Carolina,
Yeah.
I think to be with her family. And she sent me a card. This is actually before winter camp. And basically she said that she really misses winter camp and she wishes she could have come and wanted to wish everybody, a happy new year and all the health, that you can have. So anyway, so she was thinking about you all and wrote a note, a nice card, and just wants everybody to know that she's doing okay, but she just misses Michigan and winter camp and all the people. So, and I think somebody told me that the lady that used to come with her name was Yvonne Good. I think she passed away possibly or was extremely sick.
I know she had a stroke and she was in a nursing home, but I didn't know anything about her passing
Well,
away.
maybe she didn't. Maybe that was it. I knew that she was out of commission. So thank you, Judy, for correcting me on that.
She's not doing well at all, so she'll probably never be, very well again. But
That's so sad. That is.
yes, it is. She was a good person, helped out everybody.
She was a knitter. She was a knitter.
Yes.
If you knew her.
And it was Bob's family. They moved down to be by.
Okay.
He wanted to be by his sister, so
Okay. All right.
that's the way that goes.
Okay. So are you in touch with Barb then?
I haven't talked to her in a little while, but yeah, we do occasionally call each other.
Okay.
Bob and Don are good friends, and
Okay. Well,
we haven't
please,
talked to Margaret in a while, though. I've got to call her. I don't know what's going on. Margaret Honeyacre, I haven't talked to her in a couple of months.
Right. Yeah, I haven't either. In fact, I owe her a call. But yeah.
So do we.
Sure, she's glad to see spring coming. So.
Hey, on the tax question, did you know that you can ask the IRS to send you your forms in Braille, large print,
Man.
audio, or electronic?
And
Anyway,
And-
Andrea has her
Braille.
hand up.
Speaking of Barbara, have you heard of anything from Nancy Martin? I know it's sad that Nancy Tobias passed away.
Okay, so Nancy Martin's, well, Dan Bassett, he sent me a note recently because we had a question about Nancy on our last call, and he was in attendance, and he talked to her, and I guess she's doing pretty well now. She's got a new doctor, and apparently she's doing a lot better than she had been. So that was good news to hear. Thank you for asking. I forget to pass these things along.
You're welcome.
From time to time.
All right.
And we haven't talked to Mike Gino in a while either. I'm not sure how he's doing. I assume pretty good.
So I have
I
a
hope
question.
Nancy can make
Doing
it
good.
summer camp.
He's doing good. He was at
Yeah.
a meeting
Good.
Wednesday.
Saw him the other day, or talked to him the other day.
Oh, good. That's another
Phyllis
person
and I.
to a phone call to.
Yeah, he's doing really good.
Good.
So I have a
He's still
question.
being mean and ornery, huh?
Yep.
Did he give away? Did he give away any computers at camp?
Yeah, he
I
did.
think brought some, did he?
He brought one to give away at least. I
He
Yeah,
did.
he gave it
just
away
never
at
heard
the
who
end,
he-
I thought.
I just never heard who got it.
Oh, I forgot who it was.
Didn't he bring 5 or so one time, Phyllis?
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
yes.
Oh, yeah.
We had him in the van.
Yep.
Well, you know what we found? What we found out about that was that it's hard to get them home.
That's
Yeah.
true.
That's the only problem when you're, especially if you're on a bus or a train.
Right.
Yeah.
No, right?
Right. So we've kind of asked Mike to help out a little bit on that and bring some packaging. If he's going to bring a computer to send home with somebody, to bring some packaging to put it in, because I know the one year, I think it was Angela Harris, we had to look around the camp for a box, you know, and then when she got to the train, it was kind of there. The train people were kind of like, well, what is that, you know? And they were pretty accommodating, but it's like they were kind of shaking their heads, you know. But and then I even took one to somebody. I can't remember now who it was. I can't remember now who it was, but somebody got a computer and they didn't have a way to get it home. So I think I actually drove it over to Detroit and
Are
delivered.
they all desktops?
They were desktops, yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
That's
laptop is a lot
understandable.
easier, and so
Yes.
but there's tons of laptops out there that are not. I'm sorry, there's tons of
Desktop.
desktops out there that people refurbish, you know, and people use them.
Mhm.
But you know, we probably haven't talked about computers for the blind lately. And I know that some of you, in fact, I think Gwendolyn got one from Computers for the Blind. You know, so that's a really good option for people, I think.
Especially when you're on a fixed income.
So is anybody on the call have one of those?
No.
One of those what?
Computers for the
Refurbished
blind.
computers.
I
Oh,
got
no.
one during the early part of the pandemic.
How
It
did
took
work?
a while to get it though.
I have one that I'd like to get refurbished, but
Is it a desktop or is it a?
yes, it's a desktop.
I see.
I got one during the early part of the pandemic. Took a while to get it to me though, because of all the issues during that time. But I still have it and it still works well.
Well, the nice thing about that program is that they put they put software on it that's compatible with visually impaired persons, I think.
Oh, it's an all.
I don't know what yours came with, Gina. Did it come with JAWS or?
I use Zoom, so I had it needed to renew the subscription though, but I did have it, I think, for a year.
Oh, the Zoom account?
Yeah, and Tommy gets he actually got a laptop, but his came with JAWS for a year and then he renewed his own subscription.
Oh, I see. What's a subscription to JAWS cost?
I don't know. I have to ask them.
Rosemary, you've got it. I mean, several of you guys have it, I think.
Rosemary, are you on? She's probably still muted.
She's still muted. Oh, wait, there she is. She's coming back to the computer.
Hey, Ro.
Yeah.
How much does the JAWS subscription cost? Somebody wanted to know.
Oh, it depends if you do the home subscription or if you do the professional. And I think the home ones are like 100 and something, 120 maybe. But the professional's like 200 and something.
Now, is that for
That's
a
not a bad
year
price.
or?
The home ones, I think for a year, but I know the professional is for 2 years because that's what I have.
Okay.
Does it have more options?
No,
If you get the professional, it's just a
you
longer,
got either the professional or the home. The home is less expensive.
I see.
Well, it sounds like it's the same rate though. I mean, 120 and 240, 1 year, 2 year.
Well, I'm not sure if, like I said, I'm not sure if the other is, the home is for a year, if it's for 2 years. I honestly don't know because I don't have that one.
Okay.
And because I have the professional, I can put on more than one computer.
Right.
And so basically when I help Shirley to get her laptop, I put it on hers. So when I pay for mine, hers gets updated too. So.
Nice.
So you can share
And
it,
I thank you.
You can share it with a family or a friend,
Okay.
But I don't know about the home ones. I think the home ones are just a single, but you'd have to go on the Freedom Scientific website and check it out.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna mute myself again. I'll be right back.
Bye.
Wait, come back.
Yeah.
Rosemary,
She doesn't know how
Rosemary.
it works.
Rosemary. We had a question a bit ago about summer camp. Can you
Oh,
do
yeah.
that now or do you have to go away and come back?
Summer camp is,
Okay.
what's it?
Excuse me, ma'am.
I think it's 11th, 12th, and 13th of August.
Yep.
And we should be getting our applications out sometime here in June. We still have to meet with Pioneer Resources and we'll probably do that next month. And Danae will have the updated list and send it out to everybody. So, again, we're still going to probably have people submit proof of vaccination for COVID. And I'm not sure what else at this point, but I'll update you guys next month when we, as the time gets closer. Again,
Okay.
no transportation from Grand Rapids and Muskegon, but if people can get to Grand Rapids, we might be able to arrange something, from there to Muskegon.
My plans
Yeah,
have changed, Rosemary. I can come to camp.
Say that again.
Yay.
Is that
She said
Gina?
her plans have changed. She can come to camp.
Okay, Gina, we'll be looking for you. You'll have fun.
I think we need to hit
I
up the
know.
Rockford Lions. See if the
Well,
Rockford
hit 'em
Lions
up.
will drive.
Well, that's a great idea, actually, because it'd be nice if we could get some Lions clubs in Grand Rapids to help do that.
I know it's really hard to get them to help, unfortunately, because I know they do bring a group that connects up with the Association for the Blind, and Cheris usually coordinates that.
Right.
But there's more than one more than one group
Right.
in Grand Rapids.
Well, that would be
area,
the
so-
Grand. Cheris is in the Grand Rapids Club, but the Rockford Club, from their postings and such, sounds like they're pretty large and pretty active. So
Well-
Rockford would be a good one to hit up.
Okay, well, hit 'em up.
PDG Ron. Talk to PDG Ron.
Yeah. Yeah. Deb Davis is the treasurer of that club, I think.
Well,
Yeah.
send me the information, the contact information if somebody can in an email or in the notes here, however you want to do that, because then I can get with Jack Brewer and we can try to work with that.
Okay,
I think that's Rockford.
I can do that.
Okay, appreciate that. All right.
All right.
Anything else before I zip out of here for a few minutes again? Okay, I'll be
No
right
way.
back.
That's funny.
Okay, Andrea's got her hand up.
Okay.
Yeah, that was nice. When I got transportation to Grand Rapids from Indian Trails, and the Lions picked me up. I wish they could do that for me for summer camp, hopefully.
Well, that's what we'll have to look at because, they actually, Cheris arranged those rides for you guys, for you and,
Joe and May.
Joe. Yeah, you and Joe and May. And it took her a little longer than she thought to get that arranged. And
Yes,
don't
and
know
those
if-
drivers were wonderful.
I don't know if it was because because we didn't have camp for a couple of years, and the folks who had been doing that, probably found something else to do, or they just kind of got out of the habit of it, and so it was a little harder for her to find transportation this time. So hopefully they'll start a little bit earlier, and they can, because I hope that some more of the Grand Rapids folks will come to winter camp, and so
Yeah, no kidding.
be good to help cultivate that for the summer camp as well, given the transportation issue.
It seems like for the driver request, it should be like one of those kids site and White Cane volunteer sheets that you pass around the room, and
right,
volunteer sign up at a meeting or something.
Yeah, it'd be nice is if you could get somebody to rent like a big van, like a 15-passenger van.
Yeah, but see, that changes the scenario, because if you're talking about a bunch of retirees, they're more comfortable driving their own vehicle.
Right.
To get someone to drive a van, you'd probably have to do a rental.
Well, yeah, you
No
would have to
kidding.
rent it. Yeah, you would have to rent it unless somebody had a church bus or something that they could get a hold
Yeah.
of.
And that's why I don't know. I mean, it does seem like a waste to have multiple private vehicles, but at least then it's grassroots and it's not as complicated to organize.
Right.
Maybe.
How do I do this?
I mean, it's only an hour and a half, depending on exactly how many back roads to get to camp.
It's about an hour to the winter camp too from down up there. So
True.
It's not that much difference in terms of distance wise.
It's a couple hours.
Nicer weather. And it's nicer weather.
Maybe they're already at their cabin on Lake Michigan, and that's why they can't transport from Grand Rapids, because they're already out there.
Right.
Oh, Gina has a question.
So the gentleman that brought us to winter camp, Reggie, he just acquired the Bus Light B paratransit. The short one that has, I think, 10 and a wheelchair accessible.
Oh, right.
So I can see who all's coming. who all's coming from our area, and maybe possibly picked up others along the way. He's somebody to reach out to, because I know I'm gonna ask as soon as I get a chance.
I know that Tyrone said he was trying to coordinate that with Reggie. He told me that yesterday.
Okay, that's good.
Okay, yep. We just gotta. It's nice too.
So if that works out good, but I also told him that the lady from the disabilities was trying to work on something too. Is that still going on, Roger?
I haven't talked to Lillian for a little bit, but my guess is probably.
So I told him that too, and so I don't know if he's going to try to contact her or not.
I think they just need to coordinate a little better,
Well, I agree. That
The
would be helpful.
Lillian and because she knows Reggie, she knows
Yeah,
those guys and stuff. So I'll give Lillian a call. It's not time for me to do that. See what she's got. to do.
Or maybe
What's the
put it
max
on your camp.
capacity again?
Sorry.
Sorry, just asking the max capacity for campers.
Oh,
I'm not sure. 20?
Okay.
It just depends on how many we get,
it seems like, didn't you say 25 last year is what you? I
I
know
think
you
25,
didn't.
yeah, 20 or 25.
I know you didn't get that many, but I think that's what you had on your paperwork was 25.
Sure, it sounds good.
Yeah.
I suppose if we had to have more, we could, stretch it a little, but,
I'm not sharing a bed.
Is that based?
I'm not either.
I wasn't asking you.
Me neither.
But we could open up some other cabins in the upper part of the camp, probably.
Next weekend.
So Roger, do we have any information as far as when registration is going to come out and when we might start seeing schedules, that kind of thing? I've got the date on the calendar already, but I'm just trying to.
I mean, for summer camp?
No, for winter camp. Summer camp. I'm not going to make winter camp.
It's always like November.
Okay. Winter camp, I'll be there. Summer camp, I can't do this year.
So the schedule, the date for the winter camp is always the first weekend of February.
Okay, that's what I thought.
So whatever that date is, I think it's either the
Second to the fourth.
through the 4th,
Looking.
I think is what it is. Yeah.
I'm looking.
Yes.
Yep.
And so we'll be sending out, the applications probably late October.
Great.
That's the,
October. I think it was November, wasn't it?
well, we sent them
I don't
out.
know.
There's a window, and I usually hit the end of the window, which is like middle of November.
Uh,
But,
If it was up to me, I'd try to get them out the first week of November, but
We could just get it out right now. I mean,
Oh,
it's
yeah, right.
not like it looks any
then it
different.
gets lost.
everybody will think they're going to summer camp and be applying for winter
No,
camp.
we won't do that.
We could post it in August. I mean, all we had to do was change the numbers on the forms.
Well, you know what I could do? What I could do is take some applications over to the summer camp
Ooh.
and then pass them out there,
Yeah, you could do that.
and then people would have them. I mean, I don't think much is going to change, between those two
Right.
things. So,
right.
and it's easy for me to change.
And
the date.
people lose them and then you'll have to give them back again.
Well, at least I wouldn't have to mail them all. I could just take them over in one big batch or send them over in one batch and they could be handed out. And so I just need to know who got one so I can follow up. But that's, there is some of that stuff gets lost in the mail. People lose them or whatever, but it's okay. It's all good.
Well, bring some to the state, if you come to the state convention, Muskegon, bring some in, Roger.
Yeah, I don't know. That'll be interesting because, I was supposed to get my knee operated on in early April 7th, and that got canceled due to an open wound that I had on my body.
Oh.
And so,
Sounds gruesome.
which was left over from an abscess I had a couple of years ago.
Ew.
And it kind of like
Oh, wow.
it kind of like popped open again. And
Ew.
so they won't
Ooh.
operate. They won't do any kind of a joint replacement if you have any kind of an open sore or anything on your
No.
anywhere
no.
on your body, and so I got to wait for that to heal up and then get a new date. So I'm not sure when it was going to maybe happen in early May, but I don't think that's going to happen now either. So anyway, so yeah, I may, because I was thinking if that happened, I might not get to the convention in Muskegon, but
Well, you could always get a few of them up to Rosemary and she could pass them out.
oh yeah,
I mean, if you physically can't go, you could
Yeah,
designate
because
a
I don't
helper.
think Jack's gonna have a table, so.
yeah. Well, I plan on bringing the winter camp stuff over to he called me and said he had a table, so we could share. But I'll bring applications no matter what. And so whether you guys hand them out at summer camp or wherever you hand them out, that'll be fine. So
Do a little bit of both, that's all.
yeah.
And hopefully maybe we can connect up with the Rockford Lions if they come to the convention in Muskegon too.
They probably will because they, like I say, it's a pretty big club. And I'm sure they'll be there. They'll have a high, well, their treasurer is the CEO of the All-State Band.
Oh,
Michigan All-State Band. Deb
okay.
Davis.
And she was paused with a cause before that, so she's always around.
She's always
Is
around.
that Deb?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, we know her.
Yep.
We know her real well.
So
Yeah. So between Deb and PDG Ron,
say
Well, we'll
PDG
we'll
Ron.
just hawk it up and say, hey, guys, come on, step up here a little bit, huh?
Need your help. Here's another opportunity. Another
Right.
opportunity to serve.
Mhm.
So
hear the farm tractors and the motorcycles together outside. They make a ruckus.
Add lawnmowers to that.
Yeah.
it's amazing that we're mowing the lawn.
Yeah, no kidding.
Depends on the lawn.
So
Well,
Jesse,
mine got mowed last week, so.
Yep.
so Jesse, I've got a question. Where is Kristen at?
Where is Kristen? Kristen is in Myrtle Beach.
Okay. I saw all these beach pictures and I was like, where the heck is she?
Yeah, she's
I
in Myrtle
told her
Beach
she
with
was-
a bunch of friends.
Good.
I told her she's making us all jealous.
Yeah, well, how do you think I feel when she FaceTimes me from the beach?
Well, we've got beach weather today.
Yeah.
Go find a park. There you
Yep.
go.
Well, there's in Iowa, it's a little
That was
different.
fun.
We live in Michigan, so we're not too far from a beach, no matter where we're at. So
It's a Metro Beach, for example.
Yeah,
Not
that's
too
right.
far
You can
from
go
where
to-
we live. Where I live.
Yeah, you guys want to add chainsaws to that mix of lawnmowers
there you
and
go.
such? We've had chainsaws around here lately too. I said,
Yeah.
good, cut back these trees. They need to be cut back, so.
Yeah,
And
the storm damage.
weed whacker. Weed
Well,
whacker.
weed
we
whackers
got
and,
down
and
everywhere.
edgers and.
Air conditioners.
All these motorized things. But
Hey,
chainsaws
Andrea,
are
I see your
noisy.
hand is up. You should just jump right in.
Yeah, I'm gonna just do it to
Well,
myself.
I don't like to jump into conversations, but the DoubleTree in Muskegon, does that have a hot tub and pool? I plan on going to a convention. I know it's a stupid question.
I don't know. DoubleTree, Muskegon.
Couldn't figure that out.
I'm checking their website for you.
And someone said the rooms are $105 a night.
That must be a negotiated rate for a convention.
Yeah, that's actually
They
pretty
weren't
cheap,
cheap.
Andrea.
That's actually what?
That's actually pretty cheap these days for. a
Oh,
hotel.
yeah.
Yeah.
There is a pool in their advertisement pictures and a workout room, but I don't know yet if the pool has a hot tub. I don't see it in the picture. Let me
A
see if I
lot
can
of
find
them
it in their,
But yeah,
what?
a lot
I'll
of
see
them
if I
don't
can
have hot.
find it in their fine print.
And my kitty cat just jumped down. I'm sure. I don't know if you guys seen her in the video a few minutes ago.
No, we're looking at the top of your wall, actually.
Oh. Sorry.
That's okay. I mean,
She
there's a
just
nice
jumped down,
picture. There's a nice picture of something up there on the wall. Can't quite make it out from this angle, but it just lists indoor pool. It does not say. You'd have to call them and ask. Do you want their
I
phone
don't have
number?
phone number.
What's, say again?
I don't have the phone number, but I could Google it probably.
I haven't.
Does Rosemary know?
If you could text it
'Cause
to me, that'd be great.
Do I know what?
Oh,
There's a
you know
hot
what? I
tub
just,
at the hotel in Muskegon where the convention is going to be.
I
You know what?
believe there is, and I believe there's a pool at the Marriott.
oh, she had said DoubleTree, but let me try.
Okay, where's the convention at? Marriott or DoubleTree?
Marriott.
Let me
Oh,
search
Thomas
for
Stephen.
Marriott then. That would get us a better answer.
You
Because it's
almost got the
connected
wrong reservation.
to the convention center.
Well, shoot.
Let's
Unless they
try
changed
that
the
one.
name recently.
Delta Hotels by Marriott Muskegon,
Yep, that's it.
939 3rd Street.
Correct.
Their booking line is 855-297-1429.
Okay. Yeah, if you could send me that number, that'd be great. But
Let's see.
yeah, I didn't say a hot tub.
We all have dreams.
Well, when you make your reservation at the hotel, you can always ask, but I'm pretty sure they do, because it's a
Yeah,
Marriott.
that'd be the easiest thing.
And it
Oh,
used to
they
be,
did that.
it used to be a Hilton before it became a Marriott, so.
They didn't at the Pontiac. They did not have a hot tub. The pool was on the second floor at the one in Pontiac, but you had when you went to the access the pool on the second floor, you had to go down 2 flights of stairs when you got into the pool room. And I wasn't paying attention when I got in there the first time I went there, which was in 2019, and I almost fell down one of the flights of stairs because I thought, oh, should be coming up here shortly, and I'm taking my cane out like I should have, and right in front of me, right in front of my feet was the stairs, and I almost fell down. I grabbed a hold of the railing real.
Careful. I don't know, like I said, I honestly don't know because I've never been to the pool area at the Marriott because I live here. I don't go to the Marriott, so.
Yeah.
The only time I stayed there was when we had the MCBBI convention years and years ago, like 20, what's that?
But they said there was an elevator. to get-
2001, I think whenever it was that 9/11 happened, that's when we stayed there.
Huh.
Oh, actually, I looked up the Lions of Michigan website where they have the convention details, and it lists a different phone number. So I think that other one must be, their general number. But this one lists a different number, and then you will need to ask specifically for the group block under Lions of Michigan MD11 Convention 2023 code LIO. All right. Oh, or you can just click here. I'll post the link. Yeah, if I click on the link, it takes me right to their page. $115 a night. Which with tax comes out to like 130, 35, something like that.
But if you share, you can split it.
Yeah.
2 people to room be $50-something and $60.
Yeah.
What about 4 people to a room?
I don't know if they'll accommodate 4 people, but you can always ask.
Hey, if you get the 2
Right.
double beds, I don't think they can say you can't sleep with your friend.
No, I mean, they don't care who you sleep with, to be honest.
Right.
All right. Hey, Andrea, are you able to see the chat?
No, because I'm totally blind.
I wasn't sure. I mean, sometimes the chat is visible or audible to people, but okay.
The
we'll
link
put
is
it in
there
the
right now, but
notes.
I don't want to click it right now, but if you could text it to me, that'd be great.
Yeah.
All right. Gina says Andrea needs a roommate. Are you
Yes, she
offering,
does.
Gina?
Yeah, she does.
Sorry, multitasking. What's happening?
Do you want to donate to Red now?
Oh, no, no.
All right, well, we're at 2:00 and Roger and I both have birthday
There's no
parties
thank
to
you,
attend
David.
today.
There is this is Roger, there is a hot tub at the Marriott in Muskegon.
Awesome.
Maybe you already figured that out.
No, I'd stopped looking when I
saw a
found the
picture.
the contact info.
I saw a picture of it.
I'm gonna do cash back.
All right. Well, I appreciate everybody. We'll see everybody next time. I'm gonna jump off.
All right.
Me
Yep.
too.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thanks.
All right, see you
Bye.
guys.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.